Hi, I think everybody can see me. Hi, Yashmi. Hi, Mathula. Hi, Vivek. Hi, Josh. All of you are here. Hi, Anu. She's from Facebook. She's saying hi. How's everyone today? Hi, Banish. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Amani. Are you guys good? That's nice if you guys are fine. You know what we are? What are we going to do today? We are doing non-verbal today. Who won? I'm still waiting for the creative writings to come to me. I just got 2 or 3. That's it. So I've extended the day for today so that I can get more of them. Aiden, how are you? Aiden, for your question, the last one which you didn't understand, I have posted the answer for that one in Facebook, or you can go back to the live of yesterday and have a look at the explanation of the answer. Yes, we are doing NVR today. And this NVR, in this NVR, I'm going to tell you that the explanation of this NVR I have done in a different video. If you get stuck on any of the questions in the NVR, all of you are welcome to look at the video in the group itself. Mathula, Ashima would say, did what? Yes, we are doing NVR. So we are going to do NVR today. And if you need the explanation of this NVR, you can search for this video in the videos what we have already posted. You will find the explanation in the video there. Replying to the one that was posted on Friday. Yes, Prince, I'm still waiting for everyone to give me the creative writing. What was the topic for creative writing? The topic was, it's in the group, it's in the 11 plus ALT group. Just have a look. It was to describe a hut in the snow something. So you just have to have a look at that. And I think we should be starting with the NVR. Otherwise, we won't be able to finish it. So let's start doing the NVR, the non-verbal. And remember, I have a little box I have made. I'm writing all the names. I'm dropping all the names in that box. And we are going to have a lucky draw on Friday. Ishita is going to pick up one person and see who wins will get a medal on Friday. So it could be any one of you. Hi, Dia. So it could be any one of you. We'll be doing that. And this will be something really interesting. We'll start with that on Friday. And I want one thing from all of you. I want you to tell me the topics you want us to do next week. And if I choose the topic from any one of you, I'm going to name that person that the topic is being chosen by blah, 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 whatever the person's name is. So the topic could be chosen from any one of you. So try giving me topics for next week for maths, English, and verbal, not non-verbal next week. So try giving me the topics. If you want me to do some topics, you can write it and tell me the topics yourself, and I'll choose the topics and I'll name you guys for that topic. And how you want these classes to be more interesting, what prizes you want, any ideas, anything It'll be really good because it's been 13, 14 weeks now. We are going on doing these classes regular for all of you, and we'll be still doing it in the summer. So, for all these things, we need to be more creative. And to be more creative, we need advice from you guys. What things you want us to cover, what all these things should be done by you all. Algebra quotes newspaper, that's Josh is writing. Ashmi wrote algebra. Adam is making a smiley face. Aiden, I did not see it. Ninth term, I think so. We did the ninth end term. Sorry, we did the end term previously. If you just keep looking at the live videos, what we did a lot of videos, and you can find all the things what you guys are writing in them. Algebra also we covered. I remember doing that. Just have a look. Go to the back videos. Just have a look at the videos and see. So let's start doing the NVR. And remember, if you are stuck on any of the thing or you need more explanation, you're welcome to look at the videos what we made for NVR previously, because this is a sample paper from CGP and this has been done before in our channel. So we have done it before, and if you look at the videos what are in the education videos in the channel, you'll find the non-verbal video there. So don't worry, if you are stuck on anything, go back to the videos and have a look. Let's start sharing the screen now. Otherwise, all of you will be hungry. And we don't want you guys to be hungry and start saying that, oh, we are so hungry, we can't do it. Oh, that's not the one. That's another screen I shared. I'll just go back to the screen. Yes, I will. There you go. You can start, all of you. Let's start doing the first one. The first one is they're asking you to find the figures like the first two. So you need to find the ones which are in first two. What do you think the answer would be for number one? Number one will be B. All of you are giving me the right answer. Well done, guys. I'll just put as many as I can. Good. It's B. And the reasons is, if you look at the triangle with a flat side at the bottom, so then it need to be a triangle and the pattern is going on also. If you look at the pattern, and because of the pattern, the next one needs to be a line one, and it is B. That was an easy one. For number one is, I'm trying to circle it. Okay, let me circle it then. Try doing the next one. Number two. What do you think number two will it be? Number two. Yes, Bhavna, that is also. Can you explain which one? In number one, if you see, all the shapes are a triangle with a flat side at the bottom. That's for number one. Number B, Vivek is given. No, it's not B, Eden. Number B is C. Ashmi got it. Because if you look at the shape, if you look at them, all figures must have the same number of dots in the middle line. So if you look at the dots in the middle line, should be the same. That's why number two is C. Because we are looking at these dots. So we have done two of them. Let's go on the next one. So try doing 3 and 4 now. I'll mark number 2 for you because we just did number 2 was C. Try doing number 3 now. Look at what's happening in number 3. There's a pattern again going on. If you see, you have a number in this. You must have a black shape at the front. So there are 3 shapes, and the black shape should always be in the front. So what do you think the answer for number 3 is? Good. Sagana got it right. I'm just writing the ones who got it right. Aiden also got it right. Good. Number 3 is D. Number 3 is D. And that is the reason why it's D, because all figures must have a black shape at the front. So a black shape should be at the front. That's the reason number 3 is D. Look at number 4 now. What do you think number 4 is? You should look at the arrow. Number 4 is basically to do with the arrow. See what's happening with the arrow in number 4 and then give your answer. Sorry. Number 4 is number 4 is B, because all shapes must have 2 shapes and an arrow pointing up. So you need 2 shapes and the arrow pointing up. That's the reason number 4 is B. Good. Let's move on. If you're ready, we can move on to the next page now. Let's go to the next page. Now we have done this page. Try doing number 5 and see what's happening in number 5. Let's do number 5. What's the answer for number 5? In number 5, all figures must have a dot directly next to the middle of the flat side of the largest white shape. So we are looking at the dot in the shape, side of the shape, and see what you think the answer could be for number 5 now. Josh has got it right. Ravi's sending me a face, but he's not done it. Number 5 is not C. Try doing it again. Komal got it right. Everybody's got it right. Number 5 is not C. Vivek, try doing it again. Maya is right. Number 5 is B. And I was telling you to look at the dot. We have to look at the dot here. What's happening in the dot? All shape must have a dot directly next to the middle. So all the dot is in the middle. Look at this. Middle. So all shape must have a dot directly next to the middle of the flat side of the large white shape. That's the reason. So try doing number 6 now. What's happening in number 6? Number 6 is B. Good. I'm getting the right answers now. Number 6 is B. Good. I'm just writing. I'll explain you in a minute why it's B. Good. Number 6 is B because all the shapes must have a last shape with the same small shape overlapping it on the left hand side. So whatever shape you have here, you have the bigger shape here and the small shape is on the side. That's the reason. So that's why number 6 is B. Try doing number 7 now. See what is number 7 now? Number 7, you must look, all figures must have a last shape with 5 sides. So you need to count the sides of the shapes in this, and there must be the same number of raindrops and the number of shapes with dashed outlines inside the 5 shaded shape. So you need to be really, really careful to find that. So what do you think number 7 is? Number 7 is not C. No, Josh, try doing it again. Hatish got it right. Ravi's got it right. Number 7 is not C. Bhavna, try doing it again. Mathura, try doing it again. Maya, that's right. It's E. Good. Number 7 is E. As I told you, all shapes must have a last shape, small shape, and they should have a large shape with 5 sides. You need to count the sides. The side will equal to 5. All of them have a side equal to 5. In number 7, all figures must have a last shape with 5 sides. The last shape should be with 5 sides. And there must be the same number of raindrops at the number of shapes with dashed outlines inside the 5-sided shape. That's why it's E. Try doing number 8 now. Good, Brinda, you got it right. It's E. What about number 8 now? In number 8, you must look, all shapes must have the same number of lines in the bottom as the number of dots at the top. So I've given you one hint of that one. Try doing it now. For number 8, so basically number 8, all figures must have the same number of lines at the bottom as the number of dots on the tops. They must be black and white dots at the top. All the white shapes must be shaded black up the same level. So what do you think the answer is? Ashmi, that's good. It's D. It's not B, Komal. Try doing it again. Number 8 is D. Good. So number 8 is D. As I told you, in number 8, you should look at the same number of lines at the bottom as the number of dots at the top. There must be black and white dots at the top. And the white shapes must be shaded black up the same level. So that's the reason number 8 is D. I'll wait for a second for you guys to have a look. Then we'll go to number 9. I know you can't see number 9. I'm just waiting for a minute. Then I'll go to number 9. Good. Let's move on now to number 9. So try doing number 9 and number 10 now. I'll just mark the ones which you can see here. Now I'm waiting for number 9 and number 10. Try doing number 9. In number 9 again, you should be looking. All the shapes must have one less line. If you look at the lines inside the shape, the lines are reducing by one. So that's why you need to be careful by choosing which shape you think will be in number 9. Number 9 is Aiden is given me. It's B. Ravi, try again. Rachita has given me right. Mathula, try again. Vivek has done it. Good. Ashmi has given me so many B's. Because I told you, you need to be looking at the lines in this one. If you look at the lines in number 9, they are saying all shapes must have one less inner line. So lines are, something is going on, the pattern is going on with the lines. So number 9 is B. I'll put this little up so all of you can see number 10. So number 9 was B, and try doing number 10 now. See what's happening in number 10. Good. Number 10 is E. I got the answer. Only one person is given me number 9. Manish is not B, it's E. Ravi's given it right. Why is E? Again, if you look at all the figures, the shaded part of the two inner shades must equal to one whole inner shade. So we are looking what's happening inside the shape in this one. That's why number 10 is E. Number 10 is E. That's the one. I'll zoom it for you guys a little bit. We are on section 2 now. In this, you need to complete the series. So try doing number 1 for me now. Remember, in this one, you have to think about the rotations, everything in these ones. Maya has already done number 1. Oliver has also done number 1. Good. Number 1 is E. And again, why it's E? If you look at the pattern, what's happening, the circle is rotating 90 degrees clockwise in each series square. So it's rotating clockwise. That's why number 1 is E. Try doing number 2 now. Good. Try doing number 2. That's a reflection. One shape reflects the other shape in number 2. I've given you a hint. Try giving me the answer now. Number 2 is a reflection. One shape is a reflection of the other shape. Number 2 now. Just waiting. I've given you guys so much of hint. Number 2 is not A. Number 2 is not A. Try doing number 2 again. Vivek has got it right. Number 2 is C. Ravi's also got it right. Good. The ones who got it right. I've told you it's a reflection going on. One shape is a reflection of the other shape. I've given you so much of hint. And after getting my hint also, you guys didn't do it right. Number 3 is C. Good. Try doing number 3 now and see what's happening in number 3. Number 2 is C. Now all of you got it. Y. It's not A, it's reflection going on. And you need to do complete this series, not the odd one out in this one. Remember, try doing number 3. In number 3, what's happening? In number 3, all the circles move up one row in each series square. When they reach the top, they go back to the bottom to the next series square. So that's the pattern what's happening in number 3. So the answer is, all of you got the answer now, is C. Number 3 is C. Have a minute to have a look, then we'll move on to the next one. So let's go on number 4 now. I'll zoom it for you all so you can have a look. Try doing it now. I'll zoom a little more. I think so. I'm having somebody saying they're having problems to see it. It's better now. Try doing number 5 now. I mean number 4. Okay, let's see. Oh, we did number 4. Oh no, number 4 was left in this page. Sorry about that. Try doing number 4 from this page, then we'll move on to the next page. Try doing number 4 from this page, then we'll move on. We did number 3, we didn't do number 4. So you can see number 4 now. Try doing number 4. And what's happening in number 4? The cube pattern is going on. So in number 4, the cube turns on one face through each series square. The front cube face becomes the left hand cube face and a new cube face appears to the front. So you need to look at the cubes, what's happening in them. And the answer for this one is A. Good. So the answer for this one is A. I'm just taking all the answers who have written A. Good, Maya. So let's move on to the next one now. Next page. Now we can go on the next page. Try doing number 5 now. And see what's happening in number 5. In number 5, you need to look at the squares, what's happening in them. The each series square, the gray square in the previous series square becomes white. So the square changes color in each of them. So that's the hint for you all. Try finding the answer now. Prince, it's not B. Try doing it again. Vivek again got it right. Good. Number 5 is A. And I've told you, because the square changes color. That's the reason. That's why number 5 is A. Try doing number 6 now. Good. I'm just copying what you guys have done here. What about number 6 now? The 4-headed arrow shape rotates. It's a rotation going on in this one. The shape rotates 45 degrees in each square. In each of them, the shape is rotating 45 degrees. I've given you a hint. Try finding the answer now. So, what do you think the answer for number 6 is? Number 6 is not C. There are two things happening in this one. First is the rotation, and the black dot is moves anti-clockwise round the corner of the series square. And the two-headed arrow shape gets smaller in each series square. If you look at, the arrow also gets smaller. So there are two things going on. So try doing it now for number 6 and find the answer. Number 6 is not D. Good. Ganesh Babu was the first one to give me the right answer. Then came Maya. Good. It's E. Number 6 is E. And the reason was told to you guys. You have to look at the rotation, and also you have to look at what's happening to the shape inside. It's becoming small. So there were two things going on in this pattern. First was the arrow was rotating 45 degrees. You always need to remember rotation is 45 degrees or 90 degrees. It's rotation, and the arrow was going anti-clockwise. So let's try doing number 7 now. Try doing number 7. Look at the circles. What's happening in number 7? The circle in the bottom left corner gets bigger. If you look at the circle in the left hand corner, it's getting bigger. And the center circle is getting smaller. The center circle is getting smaller. And the one on the side is getting, the middle one is getting bigger. The circles are basically changing shapes. So what do you think the answer is? Good. Shilpa got it. Gauri got it. Molly got it. Aiden got it. It's B. Number 7 is B. Good. Let's see if there's any other left here. Oh, we are done with this page. We have 8 in this page. We got 8 and 9 in this. Oh, sorry. She got 8 and 9 in this page. So try doing number 8. I'll just do it a little up so all of you can see it. You can see now 8, 9, 10. Try doing 8, 9, 10 now. I think so you can see it now. In number 8, again, remember rotation is going on. Again, 45 degrees rotation is going on. And the raindrops, the inside the raindrops are rotating 90 degrees. So there are two rotations going on in number 8. You have to remember that. And the answer is A. Good. Komal has also got it right. Ravi got it right. Eight is A. Good. So the answer for 8 is A. Because as I told you, there are two rotations going on in this one. That's the reason it's A. Now try doing number 9 now. And see what's happening in number 9. In number 9, there are two-headed arrow rotating 90 degrees. The arrows are rotating 90 degrees. And the line with the square and the circle are rotating 45 degrees. So again, there are two rotations going on in this one. The first one is 45, 90 degrees, and another one is 45 degrees. So what do you think the answer is then? It's not A. Aiden has got it wrong. It's not D. It's not D. 9 is not D. Anyone with the answer? I think so. Ollie got it right. It's C. Bhavna's also got it right. It's C. It's C for this one. Because as I told you about the rotations, in this one, if you look at the arrows are rotating 90 degrees and the other shape, the circle inside is rotating 45 degrees. That's why the answer is C. You have to look at the rotations in everything in non-verbal. The next one now, it's number 10. Try doing number 10 now. What do you think the answer is for number 10? Number 10. What's happening in number 10? The column with only 2 dots move on one place left in each series square. The white dot moves one place to the left. So what do you think the answer could be for number 10? Number 10, number 10. I'm waiting for someone to give me the right answer. I got the right answer is A. Because you have to look at the dots and you have to also look at the columns. What's happening with all of them? The white dots are also moving. That's why number 10 is A. As this paper is big, we will only be able to do one more section of this paper and we'll be completing this paper next week. So the next section is find the figures like the first 3. So we'll be only finishing that one and section 4 and 5 of this paper would be done next week. Good. Because if I finish everything in this section, all of you will be really, really hungry and I don't want that to happen. So let's move on to the next one now. This is our last section for today. And we'll be completing section 4 and 5 next week. So let's do section 3. In this one, you have to find the figures like the first 3. So what do you think the answer is for the first one? Number 1 is A. Good. All the figures must have shapes with the line going through them, which shows a line of symmetry. You know what a line of symmetry is? That's why the answer for this one is A. Good. Because we need to look at the line of symmetry in the shapes. Try doing number 2 now. Good, Komal got it right. 2 is not E, 2 is A. Two is D, guys. 2 is D. Good. Why it's D? Let's figure it out. If you look at, all figures must be made of 2 straight lines and 2 curved lines. So they should have 2 straight lines and 2 curved lines. If you look at the shapes, they are made of two straight lines and two curved lines. All figures must be made of two straight lines and two curved lines. Curved lines are the ones here, straight lines are the one here. So that's why your answer for 2 is it's D. Good. Try doing number 3. Again, they are identical shapes of each other. So you need to be looking at that. And number 3 is A. Good, Komal. 3 is A because all shapes must be identical apart from rotation. They should be identical and a part of rotation. That's why the answer for number 3 is A. Well done. So let's move to number 4. We have done number 3. It's number 4 in this page. Try doing number 4 now, all of you, and see what's happening. Number 3 was A. Number 2 was D. I'm just marking the ones so you all can see. So what's happening in number 4? All figures must have a gray with one white quarter. So they have a gray and a white quarter. Number 4 is really easy one. What do you think number 4 is? In number 4, all shades must be gray with one white quarter. So one white quarter is basically, they mean that here if you look at this, only this quarter is white and rest is the one which is shaded, or you can say different color or something. Only this part is white and rest is the other one. That's why number 4 is, just waiting for you guys to give me the answer, is C. Good. Number 4 is C. So we're going on the next page now. Try doing it number 5 now. What's happening? If you look at the line, there's a line which is crossing two shapes. So you need to be looking at number 4 now and tell me the answer. Number 4 is what? It's not E, guys. Try doing number 4 again. All figures must have a gray with one. Sorry, number 5 now. Try doing number 5. Good. Number 5 is E. Good, Pankri. Number 5 is E because all shapes must have a white line crosses both shapes. If you look at the white line, it's crossing both the shapes. That's why number 5 is E. Look at this line crossing. So try doing number 6 now. Number 5 is E. What about number 6? In all the figures, the number of sides of overlapping shapes must add up to 11. If you count the shapes, if you count everything in the shapes, all the sides should end up to 11. So you are looking something for 11. I've given you a hint. Try giving me the answer now. If I count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm counting everything. Mathula, I hope you understand and find your answer now. What do you think the answer is? It's not E. It's D. Good. So the answer for 6 is D. Because you are find the figure like the first three. So you're finding the one which is like the first three of them. So all of them end up 11. If you count all of the sides, they are 11. Try doing number 7 now. So what's happening in number 7? In number 7, in all the shapes on the figures, the shape with the smallest number of sides must have a dashed outline. So in this, the shape with the smallest side has a dash outline. I've given you a hint. Find your answer now for number 7. Number 7 is A. Good. Josh has also got it right. So the answer for number 7 is A. Try doing number 8 now. There are only 3 left, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll be stopping the half of this paper today. So try doing it fast, all of you. Try doing number 8. In number 8, all figures must have the same number of small lines crossing the outline of the shape has the number of sides of the shape. And there must be the same number of crosses as the number of curved lines. So try doing number 8 now. What do you think the answer is? Number 8 is not C. Good. Number 8 is not A, it's E. Good, everyone. Number 8 is E. Have a look in a minute. That will move up now. I'll just write some of your, just copy some of your answers. And then we'll move to number 9 and 10 then. So let's move to number 9 and 10 now. Try doing 9 and 10, all of you. Try doing 9 and 10. See what's happening in 9. In 9, all figures must have a larger arrow shape with 10 sides with a 4-sided black shape inside it. So this is happening in number 9. Try finding the answer now. Josh, you got the answer. It was not so hard. It's A. Holly also got the answer. Vivek also got the answer. Maya got the answer. So number 9 is A. Oh, my A is looking like it's crossing. Number 9 is A. Try doing the last one for today, number 10. What do you think in number 10? What's happening in number 10? In all the figures, it must be possible to arrange the shapes into a square. So they're becoming in a square. There must be at least one gray and one white shape. One gray and one white shape, and see what you think the answer is for number 10. Good, Gauri. Good. It's A. Number 10 is not A. Try doing it again, Prince. It's E. Number 10 is E. And the reason what I given you was to arrange the shapes in a square. So you look what's happening to the shapes. There must be at least one gray and one white shape. There's one gray and one white shape. There's a pattern going on in this one. So we are done with this one. So we'll be finishing this paper next week. On a Tuesday, we'll be finishing this paper. I'll be stop sharing the screen now. So how did you find the half of the paper? So we have section 4 and 5 now, which we are left and we'll be doing it next week. Well done, everyone. And tomorrow we'll be doing verbal. So I think this is the best way to do. If we have a bigger paper, we should do half the paper one week and half paper next week, so that all of you don't get hungry. Can I go and have my lunch now? Yes, all of you can go now. I'll see you all tomorrow for the verbal class. And there's anything in this video you did not understand, you all are welcome to look at the non-verbal video what we made in this channel. You can go back, have a look and see. So I'll see you guys back tomorrow now. Have a lovely lunch, all of you. And I'll see you tomorrow for the verbal class. Bye, everyone.